everybody, this is Milka Janae. I'm going to do another subscriber slash viewer requested, actually just a request from a viewer or a subscriber of mine. He is named Maxjiira. Yes, I haven't done any of these for a very, very long time. I've been, kind of busy, and then that's when I kind of forgot about it, and then that's when I've done other stuff. So then I just thought about it, and I've seen some of my old videos about the top 5 and, all this subscriber requested stuff or whatever. So I decided to do another top 5 or, whatever. And this is from Maxjiira. He requested this, and it is my top 5 favorite unused Godzilla movies. Now, what he means by that, well, from what I think he means, is what movies I'll probably want to see actually happen, basically. Like, I wish they weren't actually just canceled all of a sudden. I wish they were just, out there as part of the Godzilla roster. So, number 5 is Godzilla vs. the Wolfman. So, the Wolfman, there has been some clips shown at G-Fest, not this year, not G-Fest 21. I think it was either G-Fest 19 or G-Fest 20th. So that means it was either G-Fest 2012 or 2013. Not really sure. But they showed a little bit of the Godzilla vs. the Wolfman, and it looked alright. They actually used the Godzilla 1962 suits, even though they're the ones that actually made it. And that's actually supposed to be a fan-made movie, I guess you can say. Because the production team that was working that film is not Toho. There was a group of kaiju fans that just like kaiju very much, and I believe they had filmmaking skills, so they just decided to make a Godzilla movie because there was no Godzilla movies at the time, which this movie was actually made, or if not was supposed to be released in 1983. So in that time there wasn't any movies for 10 years until 1984 in Japan. But unfortunately, the reason why they got made is because that's literally the main reason, because the ones that worked in the films are not from Toho, and Toho didn't, like the idea, and they're not the ones who created it, so that's why it's not part of the Godzilla roster, which is very unfortunate. Unless Toho gives them the rights to Godzilla, which they didn't, so that's pretty unfortunate. But I heard they're releasing the Godzilla vs. the Wolfman DVD, so that's spectacular. Awesome. And they said it was going to be 2014, but it's already 2014, and there's nothing. So probably, I'm not really sure about that, actually. But let's cross our fingers that hopefully a DVD or a Blu-ray gets released for the Godzilla vs. the Wolfman. Number 4, Godzilla vs. Red Moon. Red Moon. Now, the basic plot, I actually forgot to go through the plot of Godzilla vs. the Wolfman, but it's very simple. Just there's a werewolf that's getting mutated by radiation, and then it's kaiju size, and then just fights with Godzilla. But anyways, in the topic about Godzilla vs. Red Moon, there's actually supposed to be 4 monsters in Godzilla vs. Red Moon. Godzilla, of course, Red Moon, Erebus, I think that's his name, and Hafun. The basic plot is that, so Red Moon attacks one city, and Erebus attacks another city. Then that's when the military decided for them to battle each other out and kill themselves. So the military brings both of them together, both of the kaiju together, so they can fight off each other. But it was the opposite. They actually were female and male. So of course they were together peacefully. Then that's when they had a son called Hafun, which looks pretty disgusting, their son, no offense. And then that's when the military, I believe, kills or traps Hafun. And then that's when the mother, which is Erebus, and the father, which is Red Moon, they get very, very angry, so they attack the city. Then that's when Godzilla comes by and beats both of them. Now, one problem I have from what I know of the plot, it seems like Godzilla might be a side thing. It seems like probably Erebus's and Red Moon's relationship is the main thing in the movie. But overall, it seemed pretty cool, and I really like the Red Moon design. The Red Moon design kind of reminded me of I believe his name is Goliath. He appeared in this movie. I forgot what the movie was called again. But he really reminded me of Goliath. It's kind of like Goliath, except it's red and with giant wings. And also, Red Moon does live in the moon, just if you're wondering. I think that's his name, Goliath. I forgot. But yeah, it seems like a pretty cool story. The Red Moon looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Destroy a little bit. Arabis, just a giant dinosaur with like a frill made out of this like hairy like stuff. Hafun, I can't really describe it. Looks pretty disgusting in my opinion. So yeah, it's Godzilla vs. Red Moon. Number 3, Godzilla vs. Space Monsters. Man, Godzilla vs. Space Monsters was going to be a good movie. It was supposed to have Majin Twol, which is supposed to be a new creation for the Godzilla roster. Godzilla, of course, Anguirus, Gigan, Megalon, and also there was another one. I think there was this alien, but I forgot what the alien's name was. But it was supposed to be a very cool story. And one, I read this, it's not a script, but a little plot of it that I actually read, or some details I read about it. There's supposed to be this fight between Majin Twol and Gigan, and it seemed actually very, very nice. And also, Angry was supposed to be a protector, just like Godzilla. They were both quote-unquote friends or buddies, however you want to say it. And they have to fight Megalon. Let me actually get... Wait. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to add King Ghidorah. Yes, this movie was supposed to have 7 monsters, or actually 8, basically. So it's 3, which is Majin Twol, Godzilla, and Anguirus, versus another 3, which is Gigan, King Ghidorah, and Megalon. And the ones who control Gigan, Megalon, and King Ghidorah are some aliens, which I forgot at the moment. So yeah, that movie was supposed to be epic, but unfortunately, I don't know why exactly they didn't actually make it. And also for Godzilla vs. Red Moon, I also don't know why they didn't make it either. So yeah, let's go over to the Space Monsters. Number 4, Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla. That was supposed to be an epic movie. Cause it's supposed to be, it's technically Godzilla vs. Godzilla. Who doesn't want a movie like that? Godzilla vs. Godzilla. Except it's Ghost Godzilla, so probably they will do more concentration on Ghost Godzilla. Cause literally, I mean, I gotta be honest, Ghost Godzilla will beat Godzilla definitely. Just go through his soul. Just go through his soul and the end. He wins. That's seriously it. I heard that his powers are that he can turn everything black and white and that he shoots lightning bolts out of his eyes. But I think that's just fan-made. So I don't really know his powers, but I know most likely, since he's a spirit and he's a ghost, he can most likely just, pass through your body and your soul will be taken by Ghost Godzilla, which is very brutal and very deadly. I guess the main plot, was that Godzilla in 1954, I guess, takes his revenge because, he's a skeleton now. So he turned into this ghostly-like form. Then that's when he attacks the city. Godzilla comes by, and I'm not really sure if Godzilla dies in the movie, but I heard that probably he will die in the movie if the movie was made. Now, the reason why Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla wasn't made was because I don't know if it was the director or somebody else, but someone who worked for Toho and worked for Godzilla movies, he said there was already too many Godzillas in the Heisei series, which is actually kind of true. We already have Godzilla, of course, Space Godzilla, Mechagodzilla 2, and then we're going to add Ghost Godzilla. So that's a little bit too much, so that's why they decided to cancel that out. And instead, they were going to do, for my number 1 pick, Godzilla vs. Bacon. Yes, that's what they want to do instead. But then Godzilla vs. Bacon decided not to do that and then decided to do Godzilla vs. Destroyer. So big history there. Originally supposed to be Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla for 1995 release. Then Godzilla vs. Bacon was going to replace Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla for 1995. And then the final product is Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Man, that's a lot of history. But Godzilla vs. Bacon is my number 1 pick. That one was going to be awesome. Because Bacon seems very powerful. I haven't really seen him in the movie, or actually nobody has ever seen him in a movie. There was some rumors that in Godzilla Unleashed were going to reveal Bacon or something. But of course that wasn't true. just for to make people just interested in Godzilla Unleashed, which is, I guess, I would make kind of good marketing or hype or whatever. And also, there were some rumors that there was a deleted scene where Bacon was supposed to come out in Godzilla Final Wars, which is obviously very fake. There was even a clip or whatever, but that's from another kaiju film, which I kind of like the kaiju film. Actually, I will admit I haven't seen the kaiju film itself, so I'll probably watch it later, but I forgot what the kaiju is called. But Godzilla vs. Bacon, Bacon design is spectacular. I really like the lights or whatever they put. There's supposed to be two versions of Godzilla vs. Bacon. One is like version 1, where Bacon looks very weird. He's like a combination of like 5 monsters. He has this like Manda-like head. He has this King Ashura-like face or something. I don't know. It's very, very weird. Reminds me of like a mutated grandmother or something. It looks very, very odd. And thank God that wasn't Bacon's final design. For this Godzilla vs. Bacon that I'm talking about, this is the 1995. So it was a way better Bacon than the... I think it was supposed to be 1991 or something like that. Bacon. Actually, 1985, I think, most likely. So yeah, but Bacon design is awesome. Also, there were some rumors that Godzilla was supposed to turn into Super Godzilla in the film. If that is true, that would be spectacular, but I don't really think so, in my opinion. But just, I wish Godzilla vs. Bacon did happen. So yeah, that's my number 1 pick. Let's go through over the list again. Number 5, Godzilla vs. the Wolfman. Number 4, Godzilla vs. Red Moon. Number 3, Godzilla vs. the Space Monsters. Number 2, I said number 4, is Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla. And number 1 is Godzilla vs. Bacon. So yeah, some honorable mentions. The Return of King Ghidorah, Showa version and Heisei version. That was supposed to be a good film because it was supposed to star Varan, Godzilla, Anguirus, Mogu, which is a new creation, and King Ghidorah. It looked very nice, or from what I read, it looks nice actually. Also the Showa version, or actually that is the Showa version. I meant to say the Heisei version also. Also Godzilla vs. Gigamouth or Gigamouth, however you want to say it. It's very, very nice. It's actually kind of similar to Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, but at the same time very similar to Godzilla vs. Mothra, Godzilla and Mothra Battle for Earth. And another one is Godzilla vs. Ghidorah 2. And also Godzilla 3D, which was supposed to come in 2012 or something. Which was going to star Deathla, of course. So that's the end for this video. Tell me in the comment below, what is your top 5 favorite unused Godzilla movies, or wish they actually happened and they weren't in the canceled list. So yeah, tell me in the comment below that. Just my opinion. So I don't want any comments in the comment section below saying, "Oh, how dare you not put Godzilla vs. Ghidorah in the list?" I don't want that. Just warning you guys if you are going to do that. So anyways, and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. This is also requested by Maxjiira. I forgot to mention that. Please subscribe to Maxjiira. So he's the one who requested me this. Anyways, and for this video, subscribe, like, and comment. As I mentioned, this is Mother Kaiju signing out. Okay, so I know this is not part of the video or whatever. And I know this is another recording, but if you actually reach all the way till this part of the video, then good job, I guess. Because I just wanted to give out something. Whenever I was doing this recording for the for this video, of course, I actually forgot something in the Godzilla vs. Red Moon section I was talking. You know how I mentioned, I don't know if you've seen the whole entire video, because I know there's some people that just comment randomly and saying, "Oh, it's a good video," even though they don't even watch it at all. But if you've seen the video, you know that I see that Red Moon looks like Goliath, and it looks exactly like Goliath, except it's just red with wings. And that Rabbit has this frill-like thing, and it's like a lizard or whatever. And the Hafun looks disgusting to me. Well, I changed my mind, because those designs are actually fake. I knew it. I actually forgot to mention that in the recording. I don't know how I forgot. But yeah, those are actually fake designs. Those are just by Toho Kingdom. But I actually have the real designs right here, and here is Hafun. And I don't really, think Hafun is actually grotesque, because the way Toho Kingdom showed it looked grotesque. But right here looks pretty cute. You see his big giant eyes. He kind of reminds me of an eye. Eyes live in Africa, if you don't know. But yeah, he looks very, very nice. So that's Hafun. That's some concept art of Hafun. Official concept art on Hafun. And then Red Moon doesn't look like Goliath at all. As you see right here, he looks like a King Ghidorah kind of, except just red, of course, lives in the moon, and just one neck. And the head kind of reminds me of a little bit of a snake. So yeah, that's red moon. So that's concept of red moon. Looks like he looks very, very agile, kind of like a rodent a little bit, like where he flies very fast. And then we have Erebus, which does not look like a random lizard with a frill of hairiness or whatever. It actually reminds me a little bit of a mutated horse. Because the hair, the way it's placed, the hair, or the fur, whatever you want to call it, looks a little bit like a horse, and it looks like it's very protective over Hafun. So that's very interesting and cool. And then right here we just see Godzilla. It looks like the Godzilla that's going to be used was the 1967 Godzilla. So I just wanted to give this little information because I was incorrect about me saying Hafun looked horrible and that Red Moon looked like Goliath and that Erebus looked like a frill lizard or whatever. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you to those who have actually reached all the way to this part of the video. So yeah, adios, hasta la vista, however you want to say it. This is Mother Kaiju signing out.